Minus 30 seconds. Check the arm. Minus 20. Report topping. Plus 10.
Pitch command.
Firex on.
On.
Deflector water off.
Off.
Topping tank pressure off.
Off.
Spent topping tank.
T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Open solo fuel vent.
4. Open.
3, 2, 1.
Jenks, come over here.
Yeah, Captain.
Is Neville out of the ship yet?
I just radioed him. The docking is taking longer than he expected, but he should be down here soon.
Okay. He sounds shaken up?
Yeah, definitely.
I take partial responsibility for that. That was an emergency we could have avoided with more forethought. Did he think there was any permanent damage to the ship?
It'll take him at least a few hours to figure that out.
All right. So, what are we looking at here? What is this place?
I walked through that upper concourse over there. It's just the same as this floor. There's a couple lounges, 2 or 3 waiting rooms. Place must have just been a midpoint transit depot, a way station for travelers.
I think you're right. Enough tables and chairs for an awful lot of people. Not much decor to speak of.
Neville mentioned something about an especially powerful gravitational field, bigger than the mass suggests.
Probably just instrument damage. Come on, let's look around for a bridge or a control center or something. He said what?
Maybe a week of rebuilding time, just to get the ship operational.
You're saying that we're stuck here for a week?
Yes, sir.
Well, we can't map G9 remotely. This isn't gonna work.
Captain, I think we should do a little more exploring. I went across the central passenger concourse about an hour ago. There are thousands of tables and chairs there. And when I got to the center and looked up, I saw that there are more concourses than we thought. There are stairways everywhere.
So this place is bigger than I thought.
I think it's a lot bigger. When I stood and peered across the mezzanine, I noticed that the horizon line was obscured because of the dust. I'm thinking this place may be as much as a mile across.
A mile across? Good God. Thousands of passengers, then. From hundreds of points.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we have some time to kill. Let's split up and wander. There's got to be crew quarters, some kind of command post somewhere. Just something about this place just feels wrong, somehow.
The range on my radio seems to have gotten very short, less than 7 quecks.
Well, maybe the gravitational field really is off. If you get beyond range, meet back here in 2 hours.
Yes, sir.
Get Neville down here, too. I want him out of the ship. He's too obsessive. Just tell him I want him up and walking around. Give him a radio. Neville? 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 Neville?
Have you gotten anything on the radio, sir?
No.
I don't understand it.
Jesus, there's hundreds of elevators around here. For all we know, he wandered into an unanchored chamber and fell. Neville!
The last one I checked, sir, it was enormous. More than enormous, the square footage of a house. It could have fit 500 people inside. I threw a chair down the shaft waiting for the sound, but it never came.
I still think there's got to be some maintenance staff somewhere. Well, this is a space station, for God's sakes. They don't just get abandoned. Way up somewhere. I don't know. They're probably totally unaware that we're even here, but they have to be around somewhere. Neville, He had a portable instrument pack, didn't he? I need it. If we can find it, I want to try to run some calculations.
I'll go get it. I know he had it in his cabin at some point. I'd like to look for him some more.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead. I'll get the pack.
Sir, are you saying what I think you're saying?
I'm not saying anything, Jenks. It's all in the instruments. Everything's calibrating fine in relation to the gravity pull. There's nothing wrong with anything in the pack. This place clearly has the dimensions of an asteroid. A small planet, even. At least 500 miles, maybe more.
But how?
I don't know. There's never been a station this big.
Have you noticed...
Noticed what?
Earlier when we were resting and I was just sitting in one of the armchairs, my sense of direction got skewed. There's so many tables and chairs and levels and concourses and mezzanines. It felt like I could be sitting at any point inside this place. I felt, I don't know, totally unmoored.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
How did the people who moved through here find their way around? I don't get it.
Interior homing sense. Neville's just going to have to find his way back here. We can't go hunting for him.
500 miles wide. I can't fathom this.
Let's get some sleep. I think we both need to clear our heads. I want to spend a few hours looking at the hydraulics. Maybe I can figure something out that Neville couldn't. But then I want to come back here and head east for a few hours. Maybe 8 or 10. Just to see if we hit something different.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God. Jenks? Jenks!
Yes, sir.
I fell asleep. You too, huh?
Yeah.
How long would you say we've been walking?
I would say, I don't know. My sense of time is just...
Damn it. This area looks exactly the same as when we started.
I've noticed one thing.
What?
It came to me just as I was falling asleep. I noticed that the lights are just as plentiful and powerful everywhere we go.
So?
It's like whoever planned this place expected a full passenger capacity at all times. Table after table, chair after chair, the drinking fountains in every hallway, the sofas. Everything works. Everything was maintained perfectly.
I see what you're saying. Judging by the dust, though, I don't think anyone's been here for a long time.
What do you want to do, sir?
I'm not sure. Keep going straight, I think. Wait a minute. Let me check the instruments. They should have had plenty of time to measure the area. Oh my God.
What is it?
Either I'm reading this incorrectly, or we're penetrating a structure of increasing mass. It'll take me a while to figure the math, but this place is much bigger than 500 miles in diameter. It's more like 5,000. Here, look at these numbers.
If it's 5,000 miles in diameter, what's the point of walking? We may never find anything. I haven't heard a single noise, nothing.
Well, what else are we going to do? Jenks, look at this. Look.
What am I looking at? What does that grid mean?
See the number track. The way it rose from 10 p.m. last night to 9 a.m. this morning. That means there's a very slight curvature built into the floors of the station. The instruments can't lie about that.
So that means... all it means is that this place is finite, right?
Well, obviously. There must be meridians, an equator at some point. If we kept walking, we'd eventually return to our starting point. But if the curvature is this gradual...
then the place is more than 5,000 miles in diameter.
If the curvature is as gradual as the last 8 hours of walking have registered on the grid, then it's 50,000, not 5,000.
My name is Branson Jenks. The captain doesn't know I'm making this recording. He's gone into one of the thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of identical restrooms. We had a little more energy for a while, but now it seems to be gone. The instruments crushed our hopes. They confirmed again that curvatures exist, but that they extend in all directions. The station is an expanding structure. In fact, the greater the distance covered by the passenger, the longer his journey became. The virtually unlimited facilities inside this place suggest voyages of unimaginably long distances. The size of the station seems to be a measure not of the number of passengers who embarked, but of the length of the journeys that were undertaken. The degree to which the station approaches an infinite size is merely a measure of the will and ambition of its passengers. I don't know what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense, even to myself. I've got to stop. The instruments now suggest an interior diameter of 1 million miles.
Are you about ready, Jenks?
Yeah, I think so.
Sleep okay?
I feel rested. I'm ready to walk.
I want to show you something. This is why I was taking photographs as we moved the last few days. Look at the sequence. I've kept 4 photos from the ones I took. Do you notice anything?
No,
Look closer. Do you see the slight variations in decor? Very, very slight. See? The light fittings here, they're different from in this photo. The floor tiles, do you notice the different shading? That photo is from 2 days ago. And here we are today.
I see it now. You're right.
Multiply those subtle variations by the virtually infinite size of this place. You can sense an evolution in the architecture, right?
I suppose so.
Now I want you to look at this photo I took while you were resting. This spot is 2 floors above us.
Wait a second. Is that... Did you do that?
What, force that elevator door open? No.
What about the disruption in the pattern of the tables?
No.
Is someone here?
I want you to come look for yourself, but based on how the dust has been disrupted, I think it was in the recent past. Several people, Jenks, not just one. Not Neville. But they were here.
I've got to see it for myself.
Yes, Jenks, but do you understand the significance? The presence of the passengers, combined with the architecture's evolution?
I don't get you, sir.
It means that somewhere in this place there may well be populated enclaves, even entire cities, maybe even nation-states that rose and fell as their populace passed through these hallways on their way to...
But, sir, what force propelled them?
I think we know that. Of course, it was the need to establish the station's size.
This is Branson Jenks. Since our discovery of the disrupted tables 7 days ago, a growing euphoria has overtaken the captain and myself. We've seen no further traces of our fellow passengers, and now it seems likely that we were following one of the inbuilt curvatures of the station, and had simply crossed our own tracks. But that counts for nothing now. We have accepted the limitless size of the station, and we have been filled with an almost religious fervor. Our instruments confirm what we suspected, that the empty space across which we traveled from our own solar system, in fact, lies within the interior of the station. Our solar system and all its planets, the millions of others that constitute our galaxy, all lie within the boundaries of this place. Our duty is to travel across the station. We have already begun to forget our departure point. Our destination is the station itself, every floor and concourse inside it. Its estimated diameter is 5 million light years.
We will move on, sustained by our faith in the station, aware that every step allows us to reach a small part of that destination. By its existence, the station sustains us and gives us our only meaning. We are glad that in return, we have begun to worship it.